So just a quick video, as I haven't posted one for a little while. This is one of my Seagull Century outboard motors. You either love them or hate them. I love them for their simplicity, and if looked after, they'll go for years and years and years. And I've never had any problems whatsoever. As I say, I find them totally reliable. Why people put recoils on them and God knows what, I'll never know. Certainly no need. I'll stop it as I don't want to gas myself. But because they're getting on in years now, a bit like me, they do suffer certain problems, and water flow can be one. They get coked up in the heads here, especially so if you use them with salt water. Sometimes they even crack and leak, and the water comes up from the it's not an impeller, it's a rotor above the gearbox, comes up here, goes over and across the top of the head and drops out through a hole here. And that gets blocked up, and I always avoid taking the head off it if you can possibly help it, but as I say, they are getting on quite a bit now, so that sometimes happens. So if used in salt water, it's the salt that causes the block rot, spit it out, and I overcome this and keep mine in good condition, and this applies to the featherweight, 40 plus, 100 Seagull, Silver Centuries and so forth. I flush mine out with fresh water as often as I possibly can. So if you want to follow my example and back flush these from time to time, you might find it handy to make yourself up a hose pipe that will go to the outside tap. This comes off an old washing machine, by the way. And then this end, perhaps best to show it this way, I've made up out of a brass fitting, and I've turned this down. Anyone with a lathe will do that for you quite simply. This is about 3/4 of an inch long. It's not important, but the internal bore you want to drill out needs to be 13/64, and the outside diameter of this needs to be 19/64. And it's important to machine down to a square shoulder. Get in very close, a square shoulder, and then find yourself a really nice fattish O-ring that will put over there. Hence the reason for the square shoulder to push against. Okay, and now when you bring your motor home, come to where the water comes out, push it up and push, hold it against that, tightly against that O-ring, and put that on the tap and flush for a couple of minutes. And the water will come out just above the gearbox at the bottom. And you can extend the life of your Seagull. Well, they're going to see me out, hopefully. So that's my advice for what it's worth. Just a quick one, simple little machine job. Will make these go for quite a few more years. Just a quick one this time.